I'm staying in Acts 12 today, and I'm just going to read the first few verses actually from Acts 12. It was about this time that King Herod arrested some of those belonging to the church, intending to persecute them. He had James, the brother of John, put to death with the sword. When he saw that this met with approval amongst the Jews, he proceeded to seize Peter also. I'm reading a book at the moment, which is a novel, and it's actually about an assassination attempt on the Vice President of the United States. And they receive a letter which simply says, the Vice President is going to die. One of the investigators, sort of the main hero of the novel, simply says, well, actually, it's just a statement. It's not a threat, it's a statement. The Vice President is going to die. Yeah, he is going to die. We're all going to die at some point, unless you've discovered the secret of eternal life. Peter, when he's arrested, knows that there's a good chance that he's going to die. Herod's already killed James and persecuted many others. And yet, when he's in prison, he just simply goes to sleep. So obviously he wasn't, panicking. He wasn't, running around pulling his hair out. He actually just simply went to sleep. And his attitude is a little bit like Daniel's in the lion's den. We've been studying that on the Thursday nights in the Bible study. Daniel in the lion's den, he didn't panic. He didn't show any concern, really. He just simply said, well, whatever is the Lord's will is the Lord's will, and got on with it. When we're faced with death, and ultimately we will all be faced with death at some point, we can have that attitude of Peter. We can have that attitude of Daniel, because we know we have got the answer to eternal life. Unlike those that don't believe, when they're faced with death and the inevitability of death, they don't know what's going to happen. For us who do believe, we do know what's going to happen. We will be in eternity with the Lord. So we don't have to fear death. As the hymn says, death, where is thy sting? Just a bit of words of encouragement today. See you.